Welcome back. Taking a look at these beautiful flowers blowing in the wind earlier today in the city of Salinas. This was over at Hartnell's campus. It was a beautiful, I need to swallow. That took me to
Got a flower stick.
It was beautiful, not a bee. It was a beautiful and sunny day outside, but this weekend we won't be seeing that much sunshine. All right, we'll turn things over now to Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca so I can catch my breath.
You know, I actually go to the Hartnell campus every month or so, take a walk. I actually think it's a beautiful campus. It's nice.
It's pretty.
Very walkable if you're in Salinas, want to walk the campus, and it's pretty nice. There you go. Plug for Hartnell campus. Yeah, send us your weather photos. We'd love to see them. Yeah, today nice and sunny, nice and warm. Tomorrow will still be mild, but this weekend big changes are coming. That was really interesting in my ear. Something they're telling me some things. Here's a look at our storm tracker. We're tracking them storms with this particular graphic. And off to the west, we see an area of low pressure with an attendant cold front approaching the coast. It's not going to be here till Friday, not going to be here tomorrow, so don't panic. Your Thursday plans won't be ruined by rain. If you were planning on setting some important documents out in your backyard just to get a look at them, paper documents. It's not going to rain on them tomorrow, so you can do it. The wind might be an issue. That's another story, but it won't get ruined by the rain. High clouds passing through. We have a back end of them coming through, though. Once we clear out tonight, could see a little bit of fog developing in the valleys. None is showing up so far. Future track overnight showing mostly clear skies. Again, some cloud cover may approach the coast with some patchy low clouds and a little bit of fog, but should be a major issue tomorrow morning. Then during the afternoon tomorrow, we'll see some bubbly clouds over the hills, but still getting a lot of sunshine. Occasionally some high clouds will fill back in. And then tomorrow night, I think those clouds will thicken quite a bit. And actually, by the time we get to Friday morning, we might start to see a little bit of drizzle in our coastal mountains. But for the most part, the weather system that is approaching has been trending a little bit later. It's definitely going to be afternoon Friday, maybe even into the evening before we start to see anything. This latest model run is showing some precipitation in western Santa Cruz County by about 2 o'clock, but notice it takes a while for it to reach other areas around the bay, probably 5 or 6 p.m. And it's also showing some precip ahead of the main frontal boundary in southern Monterey County by 6 p.m. I'm not really on board with that. I think by around 6 p.m. we'll see some precipitation around the bay, but probably not south of there. Beyond that, it will eventually move south and east across southern Monterey County as we head into early Saturday morning. So really what you can expect with this late in the day Friday and probably Friday evening is a cold front with light to moderate rainfall. There's a tiny chance we might get some brief heavy downpours right along the frontal boundary with some occasionally gusty winds, but for the most part, this system is not going to be a big deal for us, and it should provide some beneficial rainfall, and that's about it. Futurecast precipitation, well, here's what it's looking like as we head into late Friday. Now, notice it has some higher totals down south. I think it's because it has that big blob ahead of the main line, but I think for the most part, most cities around the bay will get about 1/4 of an inch Friday night into early Saturday morning. Coastal mountains 1/2 inch to 1 inch with this system, and less into our interior valleys that will experience some rain shadowing. So that's what we're looking like. That's just the first round, though. We'll have some more showers on Saturday and Sunday, which we'll talk about in a moment. Meantime, tomorrow temperatures, this is what it's looking like. Certainly cooler than today, but still seasonable to slightly warm for this time of year. In fact, we'll still find some 70s up the Highway 9 corridor and close to that in Scotts Valley tomorrow. Over to Santa Cruz, 67, mid-60s in Capitola. On the east shore of the bay, we'll see highs in the mid to upper 60s in Salinas, and some low 70s still found in Gilroy and Hollister tomorrow afternoon. Over to the Monterey Peninsula, or nearby, I suppose. 60s, mid-60s at that in Monterey, Seaside, and Carmel. Maybe a touch cooler in PG, but not that much. We'll have a bit of wind off the water tomorrow, but nothing super strong. Then down south, we will get a bit of wind in our Salinas Valley. It's almost like a summer pattern where we have the winds picking up in the valleys during the afternoons, and that will be the case tomorrow. We'll get you into the mid-70s in places like King City. Over the next 7 days, here's what it looks like. We're a couple of degrees cooler on Friday on the coast. Again, rain late in the day. And then on Saturday, we'll see rounds of showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two. It's showing a little bit of instability around the region. Right now, I'm not seeing any major severe weather threats, but we could see some occasional lightning. Maybe some small hail. The system isn't overly cold, but we'll watch it for you. Otherwise, showers lingering into Sunday. A weak trailing system could bring some additional shower chances Monday, and then another weak system by midweek next week. So lots to watch out for here in this 7-day forecast. Inland areas very similar, but bigger temperature swings, obviously. Rain late on Friday. probably in the north. We may not see much in the south at all until overnight. And then, of course, showers and maybe a thunderstorm Saturday, lingering showers Sunday, maybe to Monday. And another system after that, Veronica. At the moment, not expecting any major wind or flooding threats with this series of systems, but certainly could be an inconvenience if you have those outdoor plans.
Yeah, we had a whole week of pleasant weather, and it looks like we're now flipping the script around here.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Dan.